Um, so Selma will be our director for the evening. And I trust we will be all on board as soon as Gerald join us, and also Raphael. For in the meantime, I would like to say welcome to the annual finals of Entrepreneurship World Cup in Namibia. It is an honor for us to be alive on this at this point in time for the first time, and for this year. Last year, we participated as Namibian startups, but we did not go live because we had some technical issues. So this year, we have the opportunity to be part of the world, showing the talent that we have, the entrepreneurs, the potential of the Namibian entrepreneurs to potential investors. The Entrepreneurship World Cup competition is a life-changing opportunity. I can just share with you what happened last year to the winner, Namibian winner, Marita Walters. They own Sun Cycles. They are situated in Kleinwindhoek, and she won the competition. She went into the global finals as 100 of them. This year we have 199 countries participating, and 199 countries, we have to work very hard tonight to be one of the 100, because our chance is now 1 in 2 to get into that 100. And 3 of you will end up in the finals tonight. One will be on the growth stage, one will be in idea stage, and one will be in startup stage. So those 3 will, from the 3 of you, one will be determined as the overall winner, and that one will receive $100,000 US dollars in kind support in Namibia. With the COVID-19 situation right now, I'm not too sure what exactly will take place, but the finals will take place in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia in October this year. We will be joining Saudi Arabia, and we will, our winner hopefully will also get there. It depends on the startup support that you will be getting from Gen Accelerate from the US. Last year they came to Namibia and they supported the startup to prepare for the finals. And I think it was a 3-week process, but she had also online coaching and mentoring. So that is where the 100Ks will go to. And the other 2 will have similar support, but with lower numbers. So do your best. I wish you the best, and just be you and make Namibia proud. So I wish you good luck, and I will be in the background today. Selma will be taking us forward. Thank you. So enjoy it. Selma, you are breaking up.
Thank you very much for that keynote. Mrs. Helena Amadila, one of our judges, to just give us an outline. The floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Serena Madira. I'm one of the judges. I would like to congratulate all the startups, all the entrepreneurs who made it to be performed tonight. I'll take you through the judging criteria. We are going to look at the 4 P's, that being the people, being the product, being the potential, and being the predictability. As you know, entrepreneurs, are solving problems that are affecting the society, and we would like your ideas or your startup or your business to be there, not just for tonight when we are doing competition, but it should be there, reliable and solving issues and problems in the community. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Helena Madila, for that clear criteria. Now I would like to call on Mr. Gershwin Muniela to just give us his experience.
Good evening, judges and applicants. It's such an honor for me to be part of this judging panel. It's so exciting to see all the business ideas and projects that are being pitched. As a Namibian, I'm once again so proud of
this. Mr. Gershwin Muniela.
Good afternoon, judges and applicants. It's such an honor for me to be part of this panel. It's so exciting to see all the business ideas that are being pitched. As a Namibian, I'm once again so proud of our people and to see all the possible potential that we have. Just want to say to each and every single applicant, the fact that you are here tonight means that you have a lot to offer. And we are so excited to have all of you. I've hoped that each of you have learned from me as much as I've learned from you. And to each judge and each applicant, I hope that we will work together in the future again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Muniela. So now we are about to start our grand finale, and we are about to officially open the platform for the contestants. We are also inviting everybody listening from their homes in support of the participants to be ready to vote for their favorite startup as you listen to each and every presentation. So without further ado, let the games begin. The platform artists who will be presenting tonight.
Check your chat, the chat. Okay, maybe I have to jump in here. This is how it will happen now. I will take all of the other participants to the room, and then we will allow Pelgrina to come in and start a presentation. All right, judges, are you ready? My goodness.
Okay, just to repeat what Ms. Joanna announced now, we are going. Is Pellegrina ready?
She needs to open a presentation, but just a moment. Let me finish the Pellegrina, just give me a moment. Don't make your video spotlight video. The spotlight is on you now. Helena, help, please. Someone spotlighted the speakers.
She cannot talk.
Yeah, no, just a moment. I need to move some of the people still to the waiting.
Okay.
I think that's everybody. Okay, you can start with the presentation, Pellegrina, but your presentation is not in presentation view. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Now I'm going to stop my video and the video will be on you. Salma, you can also stop your video. Pellegrina, you can start your video.
Good evening, judges. I am Pellegrina Ndumba, the co-founder of the Talk to Me app. The idea of this app came about when I was a student at the University of Namibia facing challenges accessing information in hard copy and formats such as PDF due to I being visually impaired. According to the World Health Organization, there are about 46 million visually and hearing impaired persons having to depend on a middleman to access services, information, and communicate. There is, however, a solution to all these challenges, and the solution is the Talk to Me app. This is a web and mobile app that will make it easier and faster for this group of persons to communicate. We are targeting visually, hearing, and all other persons interested in disability-related issues. Our app is different from similar existing apps in these ways. It is offline, affordable, and it incorporates our vernacular languages. This group of persons are very excited about this app, especially the feature of it incorporating our vernacular languages. Some of them even said it's going to be their English teachers, and others decided to set aside a certain amount of money every month so that they are able to afford smartphones when this app is fully functioning. We currently have a prototype working in a working space. Last year, we won the SME compete. To ensure customer satisfaction, we will work with Centers for the Visually and Hearing Impaired. We will generate income from the sales of this app. This app will be launched within the next few months. We are humbly asking for financial assistance to fully develop the prototype into a functioning app and investors that can help us market this app in other parts of the world. Thank you for your time that you took to listen to me, and I welcome your questions.
All right, now the judges have time to start with their questions. You have 8 minutes in which you can ask her questions and score her according to the 4 Ps that we have just listened to.
Pelgrina.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation. Why should I invest in Talk to Me app?
Why should invest in software app?
Yes. In Talk to Me app.
You will invest in software app for more income, and you are also helping, because it's not just something that we are creating, and like it's not a one-term, it's not a short-term solution, it's a long-term solution. It's not something that is once off and finished, it's something that is ongoing.
Thank you.
I will go over to Gershwin, asking Pelgrina your question, please.
Good day, Pelgrina. At this point, I don't have any questions. I think your presentation highlighted everything that I needed to know. So yes.
Thank you, Gershwin. Dr. Munyika, can we go over to you?
Good evening, Pelgrina. Thank you for a wonderful presentation. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, all right, good. Pelgrina, tell me a little bit about the people aspect of your business. What makes the people aspect of your business to give you that competitive edge?
We are focusing on both persons with hearing and visual impairments. So what we're
Okay. Pelgrina, just check your mic. Hello. Line, and yes, we will start soon. Start loading your pitch deck.
Yes, ma'am.
I will start the timer as soon as you are ready. Just tell me when you are ready.
I'm ready, ma'am.
Okay. Just a moment for me.
Die leg is bietjie dof, man.
Okay, you can start. Oh no, but your pitch deck has not loaded yet. I can't see it.
I'm going to share the screen now, Ms. J.
Yes, please. That is what you need to do. Let's start over. When you are saying to me that you are ready, then it's when you are ready with your screen ready to start your pitch.
Okay, it's ready now, ma'am. I'm right by the share button.
Okay. The countdown starts.
Hi, my name is Annette Sali. I'm the co-founder and CEO of EasyShop Mobile Marketing, the power of retail. At EasyShop, we are building a digital platform for bricks and mortar retailers that powers integrated promotions for targeted and personalized ads. Various valuable retail insights have been lost in the African retail industry due to the disconnect between shoppers and retailers. Oftentimes, shoppers do not have the latest pricing information, and therefore the purchase potential falls through the cracks of an impersonal retail promotions marketing campaign. So we are building a digital marketing platform for bricks and mortar retailers that would allow shoppers to save more money, retailers to understand their shoppers better, and in effect create a connected retail ecosystem in the African retail industry. Our retail managers portal would enable retailers to plan for and place promotions and have access to real-time insights on consumer behavior, while the mobile application would enable shoppers to be informed of the latest pricing information, compare retail prices, and know if the product they're looking for is readily available and on shelf. We are unique because we help bricks and mortar retail marketers achieve greater returns on investment by developing a digital marketing platform that helps them push personalized adverts. And at the same time, our app users are having access to real-time real-time pricing information on the latest promotions products. We are a B2B and B2C SaaS company, and pay us a monthly subscription fee per brand of $400, and shoppers pay us a $1 for the premium access to our promotions marketing app. The last year we've spent validating the idea and building a business case around it. And we have also won the Best Newcomer for Namibia from the Global Startup Awards, Southern Africa. And our product is due to launch in Q4 of 2020. As co-founders, me and Georg have a combined experience in entrepreneurship with also successful and learning curve exits of our previous companies. And as a team, we holistically hold operational management, data analysis, software engineering, as well as infographics knowledge and skills. Ladies and gentlemen, and to the judges, we ask any of you in the audience to venture along with us as we unlock African BI within the industry. So if you would want to partner with us, please contact me personally on the details that follow on the following screen. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you to Gen Namibia, and thank you to the judges. Thank you.
Thank you, Zenat. And now I will allow the judges.
Thank you very much. Oh.
Go ahead, Salma.
Oh no, I was actually going to invite the judges to start asking their questions.
Yes, please go ahead. So maybe they didn't hear you, Selma.
Hi, good evening, Zenat. Can you hear me all right?
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Yambo.
Yes, yes. No, I think you have a very interesting concept, especially given this day and age, how everything is becoming more online and more tech orientated. I think you've presented an interesting concept. I think there are just a few items that I wanted you to touch on. That on your revenue and your cost model. You've indicated of your subscription, but in terms of your costing, what's that? What essentially is that going to entail? What kind of costings are you looking at? And further, based on your revenue and your subscription amount, when do you anticipate on breaking even as well?
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Yambo. Those are two good questions. So what the costing would entail is the fees that the retailers are paying, for example, is, as I explained, that it's going to be paid per retail branch. So it's going to be a $400 payable, and that gives them access only to the marketing platform from which they can gain insights of how many retailers, how many shoppers have seen their promotions and how many shoppers have actually gone into their stores and acted upon those promotions and bought it. And they would have that insights of where these people are coming from and who they are, not exactly the people's information in that way, but they would have a deeper insight of what they currently get when they market their promotions. So breaking even would take us, as we estimated on our cash flow projections into the following 5 years, we would need about 24 months until we break even. Provided that we work with at least 3 major retailers that are operating locally in Namibia, but most of them come from South Africa. So with three retailers, we would be able to break even in 24 months.
Thank you.
So.
We still have some time for judges to ask questions.
Hi, Zenat.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I would just like to find out, you mentioned that in terms of partnership initiatives, we should contact you directly. What kind of partner are you looking for? Are you looking for a technical partner, equity partner? And if so, what is the percentage share that you are willing to give up? Those are the questions I have.
All right, thank you very much, Gershwin and Mr. Hamunyela, for the question. Well, we had opened an angel round of funding earlier in the year because our development team is dispersed across the globe currently, whereby one of our members in India, but she's originally from Malawi. And so with COVID-19, we had to face the advent of cutting or cut back on, she lost connectivity in India because some of the towns that she was in couldn't connect because of the pandemic and so on. And so it became urgent for us to raise funding and also to boost our development team a little bit to help her along her journey as she's developing the platform. So we are looking for $19,000 for 10% of the company. But for the partnerships that I was mentioning in the pitch earlier, sir, we are looking for people across Africa, Europe, or wherever in the world actually that are thinking or that have the same vision as us, that African retail insights could really be of value and could increase the continent's value in terms of retail. So if there are businesses or people who want to venture into that space, then we would like to partner with them just to get along better in the African continent as we try to scale our product.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Gershwin. We still have time for another judge to ask a question. That sounds like our timer. So now we are going to call on Delano January of Pulsar Electronics.
Hi, everyone.
Zenat? Zenat, you have to stop screen sharing. And...
All right. Thank you, Ms. J.
Just a moment. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, everyone.
You have to start.
Just get my screen ready. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, just a moment. Just a moment.
Can you see my screen, Ms. J?
Just wait for the countdown.
Hi, everyone. I'm with Pulsar Electronic Solutions, and I'm going to introduce to you our patented GridX smart metering platform and how it fights the global internet electricity and internet shortage smartly. We solve 3 main problems. The world loses around 96 billion US annually to electricity theft, not only leaving utilities and their customers out of pocket, but precious lives are lost yearly. Africa has the lowest internet penetration globally, This became really evident during the pandemic when internet became a critical part of our future. And 40% of household electricity consumption comes from geysers, and currently customers have no way to control their geysers without an expensive third-party purchase. Over the last 3 years, we've been developing a smart electricity meter with integrated Wi-Fi and GPS. All components of the GridX device have been developed in-house in collaboration with developers in Angola and in Zimbabwe. Why, you might ask? Imagine a world where every African home has internet and electricity. Our software uses machine learning algorithms to provide utilities advanced analytics to monitor the network, improving grid reliability and customer service. The integrated GPS module allows our meters to be geolocated on a map and provide real-time data, as seen on the screenshot of our GridX platform. During the pandemic, a lot of African children could not continue their education due to the lack of internet. GridX solves this problem by bringing internet to every home, bring shops to your doorstep, and the opportunity to work from home at no extra cost to consumers. The mobile app not only controls your geyser, it gives low electricity warnings, suggests optimized geyser scheduling, and easy one-click electricity purchasing, and the ability to top up remotely. In the past 3 years, we have established partnerships and won awards. Most recently, we've won the President's Youth Innovators Grant 2020, the Development Bank of Namibia's Innovation Award 2019, and we have been approached by the leading semiconductor company to integrate their chip into our solution. Our target markets are utilities, ISPs, and property developers, and has a value proposition over 1 billion Namibian dollars. Our revenue is primarily generated through GridX hardware and software sales. And I'd like to emphasize why GridX should be the winner of the competition. We have the first ever patented electricity meter with Wi-Fi, improving not only the electricity grid, but providing internet connectivity without costly infrastructure. We are backed by Development Bank of Namibia and Business Financial Solutions, providing us with the most experienced advisors in the field. Additionally, GridX market potential has been recognized by leading semiconductor company ADI to solve Namibia's and Africa's electricity and internet issues. The global smart metering market is expected to grow 28 billion, ensuring demand for GridX for years to come. The problems we solve are relevant, and we are proud to go and introduce GridX to Namibia and the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Delano, for that presentation. Now we call upon the judges to ask their questions.
Hi, Delano.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Yes, I'm good, I have a question broken down into 3 parts. I just want to quickly get an understanding. How much will it cost for a consumer to have one of these units in their house or their business? That is the one part. The second part is, how much does it cost for you guys to actually make the unit? And then basically what profit more or less will you get from that?
Yes. So currently our financial structure looks as follows. All right. So currently we can sell it at 1,500 Namibian dollars, and then it cost us around 850 Namibian dollars. And we have an estimated sales of, we are currently discussing to release our meter with the Ongos development in 2021, and they are going to build 5,000 meters yearly for 5 years.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
The next judge, Dr. Manyika.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Dr.
Zenith? Yes. My question is on the applicability of this meter when we go. Let me start off by this way. If you make it to the finals of the international competition, I think the most important part is the applicability of your product in the international market. Can you speak a little bit to that? Because you'll be competing with other businesses all over the world, other startups. You should be able to show that this solution is a solution for the world. How is this applicable as a solution
all right,
all over the world?
Yes, so as discussed, our meter is able to give not only internet to every home, which is a real problem in Africa, because we have only around 20% internet penetration in Africa. So firstly, it's very relevant to the current problems, like with the pandemic. If our meters were in more homes, internet education from home would have been much easier. So online education would have been a much more relevant, a much more easier problem to address with our meter in homes. Also, as mentioned, that theft is theft of electricity is a problem right across the world, not just in developing countries, but also for America, for the USA, and our product can ease and help with the information we generate from our real time from the meter. We can then help the utility to better manage their grid. So yes, it's relevant, and the problems we fix are really current, and it's a big problem globally.
Okay, thank you.
Hage, how about you?
I think I'm okay on this one. I pretty much got the gist of what's going on here.
All right, Helena.
I would like to find out, will this method be usable in the rural areas?
So yes, ma'am. Anywhere where there's electricity, our meter can be installed.
Okay, we have some rural. Sorry, we have some rural areas without electricity. How will they benefit from your meter? And they have water.
Yes. So for those areas, the meter will not be able to be implemented. So, but what we do is for utilities that are rolling out electricity, it comes to them at great expense. So yes, the electricity problem in Africa is the biggest problem. But what we are doing is that when you are able to put in electricity in a home, you will already be able to roll out our meter into that property. So with the 081 Everyone project that MTC is busy with, this project can also go hand in hand with that. So yes, for somebody that does not have electricity, our meter is currently not an option. But for everywhere where the utility companies or the REDs have rolled out electricity, that house is immediately ready to get internet.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Delano. I think we've heard from all our judges.
Thank you very much, Selma.
Thank you for that. You can now close down your Victoria Hayambo to present to us her project, Agile Vipa. Please, Victoria, the floor is yours. Delano, you can just switch off your video. Okay. And then Victoria, you can start sharing your presentation.
Victoria, just a moment. Let me just start you off the countdown. No, your presentation is not showing yet. So let's start again. Load your presentation. Once it's ready, I'll start the countdown.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay. In the presentation mode, right?
Yeah, just a moment.
Good evening, judges. Good evening. Good evening, judges and organizers. My name is Victoria Ihambo, the founder of Angel Vipa Online. Angel Vipa Online is a combination of e-commerce and women empowerment in Namibia, linking local products to the market. Having worked in the local economic development department in the local authority over 7 years, I realized that micro vendors operate in isolation and thus have lacked access to the market for their product. In addition to this, they lack management skills to run their business effectively. This then translates into lack of growth and stagnation in their businesses. Angel Vipa is taking local goods to the market by selling goods on behalf of micro vendors on our e-commerce platform. We are also providing capacity building programs via our Visual Women Entrepreneurs Hub, such as capacity business training and mentorship programs. Our competitive advantage is women empowerment and direct access to the market for the local product. We charge markup on all goods sold on our e-commerce platform, monthly subscription fee, and training fee. So far, we have launched an e-commerce website which is fully functional. We have signed up 10 traders to sell on our e-commerce platform. We have 50 Visual Hub subscribers, trained 50 micro vendors to date. By the year 2021, we want to have developed a mobile app, the e-commerce platform, to sign up 150 traders to sell on our e-commerce platform, to sign up 500 Visual Hub subscribers and train 200 vendors by the year 2021. Just to highlight some of Angel Vipa's achievements, we've partnered with the founder of Mangwe Mobile Pen, Zambia, and the founder of Boss Lady Nation to train our hub entrepreneurs. In 2019, Angel Vipa was selected as the winner at Women in Africa Initiative, and I represent Namibian women at Women in Africa Summit and Bootcamp in Morocco last year. This year, Angel Vipa was chosen as a winner for 1,000 Entrepreneurs Challenge under Africa France Summit. We are looking for an investor to join us in this journey to empower micro women entrepreneurs by investing $10,000, which we will spend. The $7 will be used to develop motorbike. In addition, we are looking for a business partner who will be a co-founder to provide us with technical advice. In return, 10% share in the business. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that enlightening presentation, Victoria. Now we call on the judges. Judges.
Good evening, Victoria.
Good evening, Ms. Helena.
How are you this evening? Thank you for the presentation. I have one question. Is your product available in the rural areas, or is it only for women in towns?
Thanks for the question, Ms. Helena. Our product is available to all micro vendors across the country. for those women who are in the rural area, we send our office administrator to go and sign them up, especially those women who are into projects, micro projects, who are organizations who are working together, maybe to come up with marula, oil, and so forth. They are also welcome to sign up for our platform.
Okay, thank you. Another follow-up question. Are those who sign up becoming shareholders in the business, or just mere members by paying membership or subscription fees?
They are just members paying subscription fee and getting the benefit of increased revenue through our platform, or getting access to the market for their product, a wider access to the market instead of selling only in the confined area.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Good evening, Victoria.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much for that presentation. My question to you is, how are the members able to monitor their companies or products' performance on this platform?
What we do, we give them a report, monthly report, to all the people who have signed up on our platform to say this month, this is the number of product which was sold. Because what we do is, when a person purchases on the e-commerce platform, we notify the vendor, and then they prepare the order. They also make a note in their book to say, no, this day, Angel Vipa came to pick up this product to deliver to the client.
Okay. Gershwin, do you have any questions?
Yes. Hi, Victoria.
Hi.
I just want to find out, I just want to get a better understanding. So your business provides the platform on which these micro vendors can advertise basically their products, right?
Yes, advertise.
Okay, perfect. So now if someone then buys the product, you mentioned that you as a business, you pick up the product from the vendor and deliver it to the client. Is this correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, and then the payment thereof, does the payment go to you or does it go directly to the vendor?
Okay, what happened is we have direct online payment bank, which is integrated into our website. What happened is, when a person pays via debit card or credit card, it goes to the DPO, direct online payment. And then what happened, every Tuesday, DPO pay money to us, and then we pay that money to the vendors.
Okay, so the money comes to you guys, and then you take your % of it and then pay the rest to the vendor.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hi. Do you have any questions, Victoria? Hage, are you still there? Do you have any question at all?
I get. Can you hear me, guys? Is it still coming through? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
All right. I see a message here regarding the logistics costs. I don't know if that was posed. It was just to ask whether logistics costs are covered in your pricing strategy?
Yeah, thank you for the question, Mr. Hage. What happens is when the client order products online, after they've done put the product in their cart, it automatically then charge the delivery cost to the end user of the product. So this cost is covered by the user and not by Angel Vipa, neither the vendors.
Right, thank you.
Did you get me, Mas Hage?
No, I got that, thank you.
I just need to say that I think, Hage, that question was from the viewers online, the one that you mentioned now, because I'm looking at people posting messages, but there's also one saying that Agel Vipa already supports the street vendors. Just a comment, not a question.
All right, yeah.
It seems our next participant lost internet connection, and I'm trying to connect with her. So I'm going to take you out of here, Victoria, and allow Pedro in to do his presentation.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much, judges and organizers. Thank you.
Oh, there she is already. Oh, and I thought I lost you. Now, Pedro, I need to take you out because I thought I lost.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear and bright and everything. Okay, let me just start you off. Load your pitch deck, and
okay.
I will reset the counting. This just load your pitch deck.
It's on.
It's not loaded yet.
Let me just confirm your. Is it on now, Ms. J?
Yes, but let's give Selma the opportunity to announce you.
Okay, awesome.
Well, it looks like you are ready to present. So Diana, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much.
Just a moment, let me count you down.
Okay.
You can start.
Good evening, I am Diana Namasis, representing Sage by the Entrepreneurs Academy as the founder and CEO. The Academy is initiated to assist individuals to start their entrepreneurial journey through trainings we offer as we ignite entrepreneurs, grow leaders who in turn will grow others and expand business potential and economical growth as well as revenue. I was also inducted through Sage by the brand at Gen Namibia in Business Hall of Fame. Our target market is individuals ranging from 16 years of age and above. Focus is directed on entrepreneurship to accelerate into leadership, management, and innovation purposes for SMEs. Problems we noticed is unemployment that constitutes to mental health and poverty. Our solution is the training that we intend to offer, and upon completion of training that will make our stand out is that we will be offering equipment to students to kickstart their business endeavors. For example, digital photography course will be part of the training, and upon completion, the students will be given a camera to continue their business endeavors, as well as musical lessons. Saxophone is what we will be offering if the student intends to take their business in musical genre. Our revenue and milestone is that we will have 8 variety of courses that we will offer to only 20 students that will accommodate, of which in total in a month, we will train about 160 students, and then they will pay a registration fee as well as monthly training course fees. In a month, that will be about 282,000 Namibian dollars, 400. And then in the third month, since the duration is 3 months, there won't be any registration fees required. Training course fees definitely will vary based on the courses. And then we will only have 3 intakes per year, of which about by the end of the year, we will have about 2.5 plus, over 2.5 million, and we will groom about 480 students. We are seeking 500,000 Namibian dollars in funding. Hence, we have a property identified that we want to refurbish. And then currently we have funds available for the refurbishing of the property. However, we need funds to purchase our equipment and to pay for our 8 instructors. And we are also looking to offer in return a 10% equity to the investor. The team consists of myself and then Ms. Berta Himbili as the manager, Ms. Priscilla Akwaka as the accounts manager, and 8 instructors. It's been a great pleasure as well as a privilege to present our content to you. Thank you.
Perfect, Diana.
Thank you very much for that. Yes, very much so. So judges, please feel free to ask Diana questions regarding her presentation.
Hi, good evening, Diana.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
Happy, thank you. How are you?
No, that's good. That's good. I just wanted to find out. I loved your presentation. Thank you very much. I think education and training and entrepreneurship is very important as we try to progress this country of ours. I just wanted to find out then, with your costing, you're asking for 500, for 500,000 Namibian dollars. Now, you'd mentioned that also you would be providing equipment, your camera, etc., to the students. Does that also include in your costing parameters?
Yes.
Okay. No, that's it from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hake.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Selma.
You're welcome, but it's not yet over. We still have time for more questions. Judges, please feel free to ask Diana.
Yes, good evening, Diana.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good to have you tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. My question is, why should I invest in your company?
Focus point for starters is about the change that we are trying to bring forth for the community of Wolfish Peak Quisepmont, first and foremost. And then initially we're gonna expand this project within the national boundaries of Namibia. And then definitely your portion of support and contribution will be the one that will change, that will bring about, or that will help bring about change within the Namibian soil, and that will be very much appreciated. And then at the same time, one learns from the best. And if you will be the one that will assist or invest within this project, it will open up a vast amount of platform and opportunity for people that wants to bring about change within themselves. And at the end of the day, they will bring the same type of change to any other person. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Munyika, any question from you?
Yes. Good evening, Diana. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you.
Right. Diana, I just want to know a little bit more about your product. You mentioned 8 courses that you will be giving. Can you give us a brief rundown on these courses? And also, when you speak to these courses, the 8 facilitators, are they all just for those individual courses, or how does it work? So I'm basically going back to your product and people aspect of your business.
Thank you, Dr. Monica. You have asked me my favorite question. We will be having photography, as I mentioned earlier. We will be presenting radio and TV presenter course. This is something that is not available within Wolfish Bay as well. We will be having perfumery, musical instruments, as I mentioned earlier, that will consist of guitarists, saxophonists, violinists, and then we will also bring in some piano lessons. Clothing, fashion design, and tailoring course. We will have cake decor, pastry and pizza making, and then we'll also have nail and makeup training and gym fitness and nutritionist courses. All these are opportunities that are very rare within our community. And then in the same way, at the same time, we will encourage these individuals to launch their own brands throughout these training courses. And as of the instructors, we are having people that are already having experience and that are already in this industry, especially the musical instrument instructor will be from Zimbabwe. He is a renowned artist over Africa as well. So he offered to come and present his expertise for the first 2 intakes. And then we are hoping to groom our very own instructors as well. In that platform, we will be giving an opportunity that wasn't available for the people that are more into musical lessons as well. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Diana.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Gershwin, do you have any questions for Diana?
Hi, Diana. Yes, I have a few things just to clarify. So just follow. Firstly, I want to find out. So the location is Walfish Bay, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you only take students that, or do you only take walk-in students, or do you have you looked at providing, for example, like hostel facilities and students that are now currently out of town or not from Walfish Bay to come and stay on the campus or on the facility?
Yes, there is a community member that came forth to assist with her guest house that is based in Naraval Wolfish Bay. So there is definitely a platform made available for students that are coming outside, that are from outside Wolfish Bay. And because we have already experienced such questions, because there are people that are from Kamanyab so far, from Lutrets, Kidmanshoop, that has called through to ask for the same question that you're asking me right now. So we had to go forth to try and make research on that to be able to accommodate them as well. And then the other thing that I would like to bring to attention is that the Academy, this is just going to be the starting point for Wolfish Bay, but however, we intend to grow and expand the Academy across Namibia, at least 4 corners of Namibia, so that we can be able to meet others as well halfway. Thank you.
Perfect. And then the follow-up question is, have you looked at providing online platforms, online facilities for people to also study? And in that sense, what then makes Sage by D Entrepreneurship Academy different from other already established online platforms?
We are currently, as you're mentioning, I literally just started last week since I had a discussion about virtual courses. We are looking forward or towards a way and a platform that we can host and accommodate students through online courses, because we were unfortunately caught by the COVID-19, and then it taught us this vital concept currently that one should really do things online. So we are working through that. So currently you have to forgive me for not giving you an accurate answer, but we are working on that as well. Anytime is a good time to learn. So we are learning.
Perfect. And then my final question is there some sort of accreditation attached to this training courses? Have you looked at contacting the qualifications authority, or how will it work? If you complete a course, do you get a certificate? Do you get a diploma, or what kind of accreditation, or will you?
I literally approach NQA and NTA. However, because of the duration of the courses, they don't accommodate 3-month courses to accredit any courses because it's short. They only start from 6 months. Other than that, with NTA is that they can only accommodate clothing and fashion designing, as well as hospitality, but all the other courses, they don't have it with their curriculum as well, and it's very new to them. That's what they present to me, and then they can't do anything about that. However, we intend to offer a certificate and then a membership card for refresher course for students. And then the thing is if I have to give a quick draft about the fashion and clothing course, we will be also launching a boutique on the site, of which we will feature the students' directly made garments, and every student will definitely be all the way with
Diana, you and the judges' time is up.
Thank you, Ms. J.
You need to conclude your last sentence.
Okay, Diana, thank you so much. Thank you
Absolute
so much.
pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, are we ready for the next presenter? Okay, so our next presenter is Joseph. Joseph Kafunda from Rafiki Tours and Safaris. Are we ready for that presentation?
A moment so that I can share his screen for him.
All right, thank you.
Okay, just a moment. Let me start you off. Joseph?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you just let me count you down and then start off the presentation?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You may start.
Good evening, judges. Good evening, fellow participants, and all designated people that are watching this evening. My name is Joseph Kafunda. I'm the co-founder of Rafiki Tour and Safari. This evening, I'm going to present to you the Namibian love stories. The Namibian love story started in 2004 for the first time that I took a holiday through Namibia, where I discovered so much beauty of nature and so much to speak about or to discover. With that, I realized that we do have a bit of a problem, which was mostly the global accessing of the tourism industry to the international, and also lack of opportunity in order to attend trade fairs and other things that needed to market or to show Namibia. But during this COVID-19, we discovered that local tourism is so powerful beyond measure that we have been looking at investing in local tourism as part and parcel of a solution. Namibia offers a unique, diverse, and cultural landscapes of which for so many countries in the world, they could not, or they do not have or possess what Namibia has. So in that case, as a unique and diverse country, Namibia, Rafiki Tour and Safari is looking at how our three business models which we are looking at. It's fun, cultural discoveries, and then also adventure, which we believe that those are the key factors of which most people who love to travel are looking at. Currently, we do have our CEO, which is Miss Elena. She is the CEO of the company. And I work in the marketing and at the same time as a tour guide. And we do have an accountant, which normally look at our books and make all the payments when it's due course. And with that, Rafiki, we are looking for a business partner, or we're looking for a partner that can be able to join, being in a travel industry. And we are looking at an investor who can be able to come in and invest with us, because we have realized that our marketing is mostly an international marketing or markets where we look at clients from Europe countries, French speaking, German speaking, and we also look at the Spanish markets, but of which in part and parcel of our intra-Africa has also been the most beneficial for countries such as Botswana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, who have come to visit Namibia. So with our asking, we are asking for $50,000 in order to create an app that will allow everybody to sit in their own living room, but they can be able to enjoy our packages and they can be able to view what we are offering. Also, at the same time, to invest in a Land Cruiser or a vehicle that will allow us in order to do
Joseph,
or to conduct our tours. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. Now we open the floor for judges to ask their questions.
Hi, Joseph.
Good evening, Gresham.
Yes, I just want to find out, in terms of your ownership structure, I just want to clarify, do you own 100% of the company, or does your CEO and your account manager also have membership interest, or how does the ownership structure look like?
The CEO, she's the current owner of the company. She has 100% ownership over the company. What I've tried to do is motivate a young female to take charge, to take ownership of my company. So we went through all the selection, seeing who has the best advice or candidate to suit that. So the current CEO is 100% owner of Rafiki Twin Safari. But I still do believe that I'm still the co-founder of the company.
Okay, so just to clarify, Joseph, so you created and set up the company. It was your idea, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just then to clarify, why then did you feel the need to give 100% ownership to someone else? Was it a buy-in, or what was your idea behind that?
The idea behind that is I've come to realize that we have a couple of students who go through university, IUM, and all those kind of things, but are not being given an opportunity to expose or to be exposed to the industry. And my giving to her was also based on the fact that I'm always traveling, I'm always on the road. Could be in Mozambique today if it wasn't for COVID-19. And she being one of the most brightest students at IUM when I was doing mentorship there, and I was also trying to look at students with Dr. Sam Shikongo, I came to realize that it's someone that I can trust with my company 100%.
All right, perfect. And then the last question then is, the $50,000 that you are asking for, will there be a possibility of interest that you'll give away, or how does that work? And if so, who then is the actual negotiator in terms of the membership that will be given away? Is it you or is it your CEO? Because I'm trying to understand this whole membership structure. For example, I invest the 50,000. Do I sit down then with you in order to clarify what membership interest I get, or do I sit with the CEO?
We are looking at that 50,000 to give away 20% of the business, which the sit down will be with the CEO. She's well aware, she's well informed of all decisions that I'm taking, I pass by her. So there's nothing that goes by me or I do, and then she's not aware of. So all the decision is with her. So 20% is what we are offering. And for any investors who wants to come in and make sure that they invest together with us, and then we continue the business.
Thank you, Joseph. That's all from my side.
Thank you. Any more questions?
Hi, good evening, Joseph.
Judges?
Good evening.
Yes, just as follow-up to what Gershon was saying in terms of the 20% that you're offering, does the potential investor also get some decision-making rights as well? Or is it just purely an equity into the business? Because as they're directing those decisions between the CEO and yourself, will that individual also have say in what the business does?
By the look of it, that decision will be taken together with the CEO, but it will be, that person will also have to bring in something on the table. But being an investor, we allow you to be also taking part on the decision making. So the CEO will allow that, but not me. Me, I'll just be doing marketing and I'll be doing the guiding parts. So the CEO is the person who have agreed to give away that 20%. You're welcome again.
Mr. Gafunda, good evening, and thank you for the presentation. Seeing that now you have been in operation for some time, I would like to find out whether you have a component on social responsibility.
Currently, yes, we do have a component on social responsibility, of which we normally we work with community developments. One of them being the one in Mondesa here in Swakopmund. And also we work with the Topnar community in the Quisab River. Topnar are one of the first habitats of Wavish Bay, but they live quite in a remote area in Quisab River. So we take responsibility by empowering those people. And we have been also working together with TINSEP, Community Conservancy, and we are trying to partner up so that we can be able to start up with the campsite in that area. So is Tweefontein Conservancy as well.
Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
Any questions from Dr. Munyika?
No questions from me, thank you.
Okay, I think that covers questions from all the judges. Okay. Mrs. Kluke?
Pedro is our next participant, and I think the last one, because the other one did not seem to come back. Yeah, he's not there. So Pedro, the last not but the least, let me just start you off, Pedro.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I go ahead and share the
sorry,
screen?
you need to load your
Yes, okay.
presentation first.
No problem. Here I am. And there we go.
All right. Presentation mode. Okay. All right. First slide. There we go.
Good evening, and thank you very much for having me, judges. My name is Pedro da Fonseca. I'm here to represent Black Gold Engineering. Black Gold Engineering is an LED manufacturing company in Namibia, where we manufacture our very own invented LED lights that have been patented in 5 continents world over, namely the United States, Europe, Africa, Asia, and the Oceanias. What's the benefit of our LED lights is that it reduces consumption of power and also gives us sufficient lighting and reduces the consumption of cost in the long run. Our biggest problem in Africa is that we have only got 55% of Africa electrified compared to Europe, which is 112% electrified. So the solution is Black Gold Engineering. Because electricity is so expensive in Africa, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we can provide people with cost-effective, low-using electricity. In this case, lighting, because it's our number one consumer of electricity, which is on 24 hours. And we want to provide this to our community so that we are able to distribute more power throughout Africa. Okay, the greatest achievement of myself at this current moment is that my team, we have been able to work together towards bringing and realizing our dream of starting a manufacturing plant in Africa. Right now, we only have 45% of manufacturing in Africa, which we do assembly and testing and distribution of our project. Okay, our end goal and ultimate goal would be to provide smart city solutions. And to do smart city solutions, for example, the smart city solution is for us to get to a point where we are able to assist and change the outlook of Africa to become more dynamic and self-sufficient. All right, our ask today is to look for a partner who is able to join us and assist us in growing our business to the next level, which is taking 100% manufacturing ownership of our own product and being able to bring it to market. The problem is that there's countless amounts of research that needs to be done, and we need a partner in such a young stage to be able to elevate us to where we need to be for us to be able to take on 100% ownership and be able to be #1 leading manufacturer in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pedro. Judges, any questions for Pedro?
Maybe I can start. Good evening, Pedro. Thank you very much for that presentation.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah. Can you maybe just give us a rundown on your cost in revenue stream? That's the first part of my question. And then also, what's in it for me as an investor? You spoke about having investors to assist you with gaining 100% manufacturing capacity, and also as a research partner. But then what's in it for me as an investor?
Okay. Looking at the financials to get where we are today, I myself have invested a portion of my time and money, close to 500,000 of my own personal spendings, plus support and grants of close to 1.3 million was put down. And then I got an investment of about $2 million US, which has ushered us into a space where we are able to have a fully completed and certified design of a street light.
that we have proven that works in and around the world, namely Japan, South Korea, China, United States, Canada, as well as in Europe, and several countries in Africa. So what I'm trying to show is that we have developed our product to a point where it's not just good for Africa, it's actually good for the rest of the world. So we have patented that technology, but we want to grow it from Africa for the rest of the world. Since BGE is the only fully Black-owned LED manufacturer in Africa, it puts us at both an advantage and disadvantage. Advantage because we're the first, disadvantage because nobody is willing to share information with Africa. So we need a partner to come in now, while we're already moving from idea to market, to help us strategize on how can we move from local to international to global, so that when we start building our manufacturing plant, we know exactly what kind of capabilities we need to put in place so that we are able to tackle it once off. So it's what I want to propose to investors today is that join us at such an early stage, help us grow, notice the potential of the company so that when we do reach our goals, you have actually grown with a company in such extent that it's not just the thing of having shares in the company, but it's a thing of being able to trade on a global market where the returns would be unperceivable. So I am willing to grow with an investor and not necessarily just tell you, listen, 15% for 5 years and then you get out. So we're looking at a lifetime partnership from our small beginning till our rise, so that we are able to take on global production. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mika and Pedro for that. Any questions from?
Hi, Pedro.
Hi, Gershwin. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Hope you're well too. I just want to find out what makes your LED light and design different from other LED lights already on the market? Because I can go to the shop now and get an LED light. So what competitive advantage do you have? And why would I want to buy yours?
All right. The reason why my LED lights are an invention and competitive and do offer what they do is because our LED lights, firstly, they are the only and the brightest and the strongest LED lights all on one PCB board. So I've got my power circuit and my lights on one board, okay? And they are strong enough to compete with other LED lights. The other thing is that none of my lights use any sort of driver, inverter, ballast capacitor or anything. What I did is I went and reduced all the heavy components inside your normal light structures, reduced it to integrated circuits, and then was able to integrate that with lights so that it all works as one. So this is why we are able to consume very little power, give off very bright light, and last a lot longer than your current lights. And this is why it's an invention as well.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening, Pedro.
Good evening, Judge Hage.
I just wanted to find out, has there been stakeholder engagement, I think, especially with government, seeing how that your LED lights are a better technology than, let's say, your normal conventional street lights? Has there been discussions with them in terms of, let's say, replacing our current lights, if they're so subpar, if you will?
Okay. Thank you for the question. Yes, there has been a level of engagement to the point where we've engaged with local governments and municipalities. This is part of where we did a lot of our investigations with local governments. What we went and did is we put up 50 of our lights and compared it to 50 of the other lights, and we were able to show our results. So in one of our small towns that we got here, we were able to get information to show that an estimated amount of about $15,800 is what the municipality pays in street light bills per month. After we put up 50 of our lights, we did a ratio calculation to the street lights in the city, and we came up that we would be able to reduce that amount by 79%, and our lights would only use $4,176, you know, reducing the cost by 70%, promoting up to $3.4 million of savings in a year for that specific town that they can redirect into upgrading and so forth. So government here is aware of what our lights can do, the possibilities and the savings it can offer. The common problem we face is that there is currently no funds and no budget allocated to such change. So it puts me as a manufacturing company at a disadvantage. It puts the government at, how can I say, at a means to look for funds, you know, whereas we now have to jointly work together to see how we can mitigate the situation. So that is
thank you for that.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Elena, any question from you?
Thank you, Pedro, for the presentation. I don't have any question at the moment. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we've come to the end of our competition, it seems. We're just waiting for one participant to rejoin us before we will go over to the next process. We will be taking, oh, she's still joining.
Ms. Gluter?
Yes, Gershwin?
I just want to find out, in the beginning, when Paulgrina left, you said that we'll possibly look at bringing her back for the questions that the judges might have, because we didn't get to ask her.
Yes, yeah, sure. All
Yeah.
right, she's back. Yeah, thank you for reminding me about her. So guys, sorry, the rest I'm going to put back in the waiting room again. And until we are done with Pelgrina, because she lost her connection. I think that's us now. Judges, you can start. Salma. Pelgrina, just unmute your microphone, please.
Okay, Pelgrina. Okay, judges, please go ahead and ask Pelgrina any questions that you might have for her.
Hi, Paulgrina.
Hi.
I just want to find out, the Talk to Me app and the whole project and concept, Are you the only owner of it? Or the people that are assisting you on the team, do they also have interest in it? I just want clarification on that, please.
We have the app developer, a marketer, and then we have two advisors, which is a visually impaired, which is me, and my friend that is getting impaired. And then, yes, sir. The other thing is that persons with hearing and visual impairments are always seen as not capable. They're always seen as slow learners. But this is because they cannot easily get hold of the necessary information. So what I was trying to say before I had network problems is that with this app, you are going to see persons with hearing and visual impairments also sponsoring events like these ones, because we actually want to, but there are no opportunities. But with this app, you will see that the performance level of us that are seen as not capable, you will really see it going up. You will see the change. Even in companies, you will see us now having high levels because, you know, in order for you to do something well, you have to have an understanding.
Selma, may I ask a question to Pelgrina?
Yes, please go ahead.
Pelgrina, I learned a day ago or so that you just got a job with UNDP. So you as a visually impaired person actually has got a job, and now you are working with this app towards doing what? Pelgrina, did we lose you again? Okay, judges, it seems like we have lost her again. So we just need to let her be there and complete the rest of our processes. Okay. So now we have come to the point where I'm going to allow everybody in and explain to them what will happen next. Are we in agreement on that?
Johanna?
Yes,
can I just highlight something? Pelgrina's company is not on the list, so I'm not sure how we are to rate her.
Oh, but I checked it double. It's called possible solutions or something like that. It's there.
All right, thank you. Yes,
Okay,
it's there, but
sorry.
she presented Talk to Me, which I understand is the app, not the company's name.
Yes, and but it's
All right.
the company is Possible Solutions, something, but it's there. It is there on the list.
Possible investments.
Yeah.
All right.
If you look at possible investments, you will find Pelgrina's name there. Okay, everyone, we are at the point where I will have to concur with the judges on the outcome of their scoring and allow them to finalize their scoring. So we're going to take a 10-minute break if we come back earlier. So you can sign in after 10 minutes. For now, we're going to stop the live streaming. But before that, I'll share my screen for you to say that we have an activity going on, which is the scoring of what happened here today. So this is what we will be busy with now for the next 5 minutes. I see some people entered the waiting room. Let me just allow them in to explain to them as well. Okay. So everybody, we are going to take a break now until we finalize the scoring. And then afterwards, we will announce the winners from 3, 2, and 1. And the top 3 for Namibia will be announced shortly. So just bear with us. You can take a quick break and come back in, say, 7 minutes or so. All right. Need to do the stop the live stream first before I do that.
Ms. J, we're supposed to have our cameras on.
Yes, please. Okay, we are live. Ready? We can go.
Right.
All right. Good evening. Yes, thank you, Selma. Well, good evening, everybody. That moment has arrived, and at this point, we are to announce our 3 winners, or our top 3 contestants for tonight. But we have a little bit of twist tonight because we have a tie as well. But before I do that, I would also like to present the viewers' ratings, the audience results for when they voted for their favorite startups. So in the first place, viewers' choice, we have Pulsar Electronics. And then second place, we have Angle Vipa Online. And in the third place, as viewers' choice, we have Sage Investments. Congratulations. And thank you. And thank you to the viewers for participating in this very, very important platform. All right, I guess we can move on. But before I do that, move on to announcing tonight's winners, I would like to take this opportunity to really thank all of them for participating and for having the courage to present to us their ideas. And I must say, I really, really enjoyed, and I learned quite a lot during this whole process. As being a judge, it was my first time judging the competition. So I really, really enjoyed it, and I learned quite a lot. And to the contestants, all of you are winners, and you all had great ideas, and you all have great potential. Let it not stop here for those that probably do not make it to the next round. You are all winners, especially to us judges. You are all winners, and we really appreciated all your efforts. And yes, and one important thing about this point, when we choose the winners, we're also looking at the criteria that they used in their presentations as well, the 4 Ps that were used in their presentations, and also looking at the international applicability of their business ideas. Because at the end of the day, the winners will go on to represent Namibia in the international competition. So congratulations to all of you, and good luck to those that are making it to the next round. So without further ado, I would like to announce our winners for tonight. Choose the winners. We're also looking at the criteria that we used in their presentations as well, the 4 Ps that we used in their. All right, am I hearing the drum rolls? All right, our second runner-up for this competition is Angle Vipa Online. We have a tie for the second place position. The tie, congratulations to Angle Vipa. There is so much silence, guys. Are they with us, Johanna?
Congratulations, everyone.
Right, so Angle Vipa Online is our second runner-up. So as I indicated, for the first, in the next spot, we have a tie for this for the first runner-up position, and that tie is between Possible Investments, CC, and Black Gold Engineering. Congratulations to them as well. All right. So our winner for tonight is none other than Pulsar Electronics. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Great.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Hendrina, would you like to say a little more? Or
Well done, Pedro.
I can just say that I think I've said too much before, but Entrepreneurship World Cup has really made a difference this year in your lives, in my life, and I think in the judges' lives, as I can see here. The 100,000K will be to the winner, who is Delano and his team for Pulsar Electronics. I can just say, like I said last year, EWC's team came, or Gen Accelerate's team came to Namibia to support the person here locally. I don't know what's going to happen with COVID-19 this year, but you, Delano, will be going to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia to represent us. But that is only if you can get into the 100 top for the world. So you have a 2-to-1 that you have to beat still, because there's 199 countries participating. And I can just say that we need to work together to get you there. You, definitely, as a startup, have more support, and it's smaller amounts. But as I said to you earlier, also, there's the membership of GEN, there's the continuous mentoring, there's mentoring from people that we will connect you to. There's the tie between Black Gold Engineering and Possible Solutions. I'm so sorry Pelgrina's not here, that she can hear it. There's potential for support for them as well. What the support exactly will entail, I can't say at this point in time, but it will all come from Gen Accelerate. And it's also to the tune of, like, I'm not sure I'm under correction. It's in the region of 25 to 30,000 US dollars. And that is maybe what you need, Pedro, for your research. I don't know, but it's not cash. So those people who will be working with that money to get you to a research company working on that to grow your business further. Anyone else of you who participated in this competition, don't hesitate to reach out to us as GEN. We are connected to the rest of the world. EWC is just one program of GEN. And ask Dr. Monica. We are every year with IUM. There's nobody here from NAST, but yes, we started 2018 also at NAST, but IUM has been open for their students to be connected to the rest of the world. And I must say, I am so happy. The same with UNAM. We have support from certain departments, but we need to grow that network within Namibia. And I know I've asked Pedro to assist previously and mentor people. So Pedro, I believe I can still count on you to maybe support Delano and his team, because you had been there. You are not competitors in our market. You can work together. And the same for Zenit. Every one of you who are here, I will give you opportunity to speak now, Delano, here because you brought value to the table. And Diana, yours is so new, but don't stop working on it. You need to go. And for me, it was strange. During the semifinals, you were the top amongst the public. And now suddenly Delano has taken all the glory for both public and judges. So yeah, Delano, one more time, up to you. We give it up to you.
Yes.
And your team, obviously, because you are a team of 4 or 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations once more. I would like to say thank you to the judges and also to the sponsor. I see that he did not join us tonight, but please feel free to say something while we are still online, Delano.
Yes, ma'am. So just thank you to you, Mrs. Johanna, personally. You really inspire me because, you know, you helped us and to prepare and to get ready and to give the best, to give our best to the viewers. And I'd like to thank everybody, the contestants that was with us, especially Pedro. I think he was a really good, or is a really good representative for the entrepreneurs in Namibia. And we really inspire and look up to him. So thank you very much, Miss, for all of your patience and for helping us through all of this. This is a really good experience for me. And I love that Namibia is putting more of these opportunities for us entrepreneurs. So thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah, as I said before, this is not the only program of GEN. We also have the Creative Business Cup, which Pedro participated in, and he is still the creative ambassador for Africa. So maybe, Palza, you need to be on the lookout for them, Pedro. Maybe they will they will kick you out of that position.
We appreciate Palsa. I do want to admit that I've been in the limelight for a while. It is good that they've got their share and so forth. Total support. I believe that I had my step from startup going forward. I am willing to support them in their walk as well, because now the hardest phase is going from being a startup to market, eh? And this is what they need to hurdle. So I'll be able to assist them as much as I can in that light. And yeah, I do see myself as in the position where I'm able to also assist in questions and so forth. So no stress, guys. To all the other competitors, all the best. Keep pushing, guys. This is not the last, you know. We fall once, we get up twice. And thank you very much, judges, and Ms. J, for making this possible. We appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
And thank you to GEN Global, our mother body. GEN Namibia is just an affiliate of the mother body in the USA, who is situated in Washington, DC. And as I said, Entrepreneurship World Cup is just one program. And then we have the sponsors from the Arab countries, and also the platform developed by Silicon Valley, GSV Labs. We thank them. I think we could not have done this without Saurup in his team at GSV Labs. And it was just so much fun as a grandmother to be part of this electronic age and doing things electronically. Although we had our hiccups, I think it was great. Thank you very much to everybody. Have a good evening, and we will be in touch.
All right, thank you.